What's up, Brody?
Y'all live. Go ahead. You live, man. Go ahead.
What? Guys, welcome to Quarantine Games. For y'all that are just jumping on, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are here. And this game that we're playing today is called Black Card Revoked. So, you know, you don't have to be black. You just have to be an ally of us, and then you're welcome to play. Right?
Right.
Have a black card first.
Well, you know, if you're an ally, we'll give you a card for this one.
All right. Okay.
All right. So Black Card Revoked.
Yeah. Celebrate the culture.
Celebrate. Yeah, it has been a rough week.
You see it.
Oh yes. How do you get those? And they're purple too.
Listen, you know how I do.
What they say?
Black Lives Matter.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So who wants to explain how you play the game?
One of y'all who asked us to
play. Yes.
All right, I'll do my best. So
thanks, Pat.
Basically, a question is going to pop up with multiple choice answers, and we as a group are going to pick which answer we think, based on our own personal experience, is the right answer. Then after we give our answers, whoever has whatever the majority is, I guess, what the culture of this particular Zoom thinks. And then if it's split, we just have to explain it. So I think the easiest way to do it is to show you guys an example. So let's just do an example one real quick.
All right, here's an example one.
An example.
You want to go to another one since y'all did this one?
Yes, please, because that one's confusing.
All right, let's go to another.
I'm not seeing anything change.
Me neither.
Oh, my bad. Here you go.
All right. You open your grandma's refrigerator and you see a small grocery bag tied in a knot. What's in it? So,
A, leftovers. B, old seasoned flour. C, sauce packets. Or D, salmonella. Oh, I already know this answer.
I got
mine. All right, everyone pick your answer. Wait, don't hold it up yet. We got to do
It's hilarious because like it's two answers, two correct answers in one.
So
1, 2, 3.
Switch now. Okay.
Brody, what you do?
Where's your pictures?
You didn't say download to your phone. You said download to your computer, fam. Let me download to my phone.
Well, this is B in sign language.
No, he said A. Well, this is an A technically. That's
A, B, C, or D.
I said and 4 pictures to download. Never wrote computer, but all right.
Brody gonna lose the point.
Okay, so we say, Brody. Looks like you're gonna lose points for this because you're the only one who didn't go with B. But why do you say A?
Why do I say A, leftovers? Because leftovers just seems like you went to the restaurant. That's like a fancy, like you went to a fancy place. You know what I'm saying?
Leftovers is usually in the butter crock pot.
Thank you.
No. This is from a fancy restaurant.
You think it's butter and it's black eyed peas.
You don't put it in a plastic bag. You just
this just says grocery. It says Ralph's on the outside. That's flour for fried chicken and fish.
Loose leftovers in a
bag. You're tossing that chicken right before you.
I just saw a plastic bag in my mind. Let me download these things.
That'd be gross as hell, low key.
Okay, so y'all see how to play, right? So that's how you play. We're hoping you join us.
Hey.
And if you get an answer wrong, meaning if you don't go with what the majority goes with, you do lose points. So take points away from yourself if you're joining us. Kadeem, are you keeping points for us?
I wasn't, but I can.
Yeah, you are the narrator.
It's 10 each, apparently. I don't even know if we have
we start with 10?
Yeah,
so we all start with 10.
Yeah, we all start with 10.
And then we lose points every time we are on the out.
So Brody's at 9.
Right.
Okay. Well, no, it's a practice round. He still got 10.
All right.
Well, we'll let you keep your black card on this one, Brody. I don't know how long you're gonna have it, but we'll.
So that's when he would get his black card revoked. That's why it's called that.
And that's what he loses a point talking about some leftovers and
I saw a plastic bag. Look, that was just to calibrate our devices, so that doesn't count.
All right.
All right, we ready? Okay, everybody, let's play.
Next one.
We're ready.
All right, let's read. Who's reading?
All right, if a black person says this while telling you a story, it's about to get good.
Now peep this. Come to find out. Long story short. So boom.
Is it so boom with the hand fist with the so boom? I'm like,
whatever you think.
Here,
it could be either
Brody,
one.
Do all 4 of those with the hand movements that would come with them. So
okay. So
now peep this.
Now peep this.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is easy. This is easy.
Nice, nice. I like it. I
Here we
like
go.
it.
Come
Wait,
to
don't
find
say
out.
it
It's
yet.
like this. This is come to find out. Like you got to look back. Come to find out. You know what I'm saying?
So
Mhm.
when
Long story short is when you've been talking all the bullshit and somebody finally just walked away or they don't got no time. Long story short, he smashed. Like that's like that type of story, right?
Yeah, y'all got y'all's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody ready?
All right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Really? Eh?
Eh?
Now peep this. These motherfuckers are doing all this and this, blah, 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 blah. You ain't not even gonna believe it.
Nah, if you say now peep this, you could say anything. That was my whole thing.
No.
See.
Peep this, and so boom, it's like, or could just be how people say whatever, and they can go into something you don't care about. Every single time somebody says "come to find out," it's on some gossip type, like, or some twist type.
Yeah,
No one ever
peep-
said
I feel
"come
that.
to find out" and then said something regular ever.
You know what? Now,
True,
I gotta
but
give
also-
it to you.
But long story short, they didn't say a whole bunch of stuff that really didn't mean nothing. And then
Yeah,
long
No,
story
that is
short,
the
it'd be some crazy
conclusion.
shit anyway. I
Yeah,
know
If
the
you wanna
conclusion
keep
is
it real,
the
it's
conclusion is the
all of
craziest
the
part.
above. All of the above. All of the
Where the
above.
hell she get an E? You got flashcards?
She got her own, bro.
I
I
could
know
have got
people
my
who just say boom, so they'll be like, so boom. I'm like just walking down the street and it's a boring story.
Okay, I have to give it to them. I feel like B is right.
I think now
I
peep this
do.
is a visual. Like now hold up now peep this, and then you scrolling
Yeah.
through the text. You know what I'm saying? And then you visually show them something.
Yeah, and then it's like,
Say
ah.
it.
Like oh damn.
Okay.
So
I think maybe
I don't know who
Keisha
lost
Meg-
points.
Kanisha, Megan, Deezy lost a point. Got it.
All right.
All right, who's next to read?
Told you that was a calibration round.
All right, if you didn't play this game as a kid, oh my gosh, Megan, if you didn't play this game as a kid, you didn't have a real childhood. A, Oregon Trail, B, Super Mario Brothers, C, Tetris, or D, Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's too easy.
First of all,
But
hide and
also,
go
I
get
know
it
what
ain't
Megan's
on the
gonna
list,
pick.
so I feel some kind of way. E for hide and go get it. You ain't lived till you got humped in the 4th grade.
Huh?
This was
Oh my
as
gosh,
a
that's so right.
7-year-old kid, right? What age is
Tanisha.
childhood from?
Oh, this is hard, y'all.
What are we promoting here?
Listen, well, all I'm saying is hide and go get it is what that you ain't lived till you played that shit. Have you ever
That's
fake
true.
failed so you can get caught? You ain't
Yeah,
lived.
that's true.
Oh,
That's a
Kanisha,
different type
how
of
you gonna be
adrenaline
My
rush.
fake in
mom's
the
best
4th
friend
grade?
had 7 adopted sons. It was like, yo, it was popping.
I think Kanisha's
Oh.
coming forward with something.
I could have had the same childhood without C.
Yeah,
Right.
Tetris is some but Tetris.
Wait, we have to show it. Ready? Everybody ready?
Wait.
Everybody got theirs. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Easy call.
Come on.
Easy.
Somebody's about to
We
flip
all-
up
we
the
all-
Oregon Trail, yo. Like y'all.
I thought Meg was gonna say that. I
I
thought Meg was
was.
gonna say that.
I
I knew
was
you
gonna
would.
say
I
Oregon
knew
Trail.
you was gonna say that too.
Hey,
I
how
was.
come
what's the
No,
option?
that was
Sound
so
like your
much
type of game.
fun.
40
Think
rhythm.
about it. That was like the best day in school when you got to play Oregon Trail.
Hell yeah.
You
even
learned how
play-
to
what is
survive,
Oregon Trail?
and I never bought the raft for my oxen. He always had to walk across.
Oh
that
yeah. You know there'll be a person with Twitch right now, like, yo, what's up? Welcome back to my Oregon Trail channel, yo.
Hey,
I
how
got
did
a motherfucking wagon.
But
Hey, why
I
the
learned
life
what
is Super
dysentery was
Mario,
in that
yo.
game.
Is
It
mine
is.
be backwards?
Yoshi is my motherfucker. I love
Nah.
Yoshi.
It's not.
Oh,
It's not bad.
it's just backwards to me.
Because Yoshi feels like he represents the people. I always saw Yoshi as black in my mind. He's always been black to me. Oh,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
Mario
He's like the
rides-
camel. He's like the camel.
Yoshi's
Remember when you
always
got the
been brother.
raccoon tail and then you could fly? Man, it's
Hey, that was lit.
It's
Yoshi's
worth
a
it.
dinosaur.
Still got Mario
right?
on my phone.
He's a dinosaur, but nonetheless, I feel like he represents the black community. You know what I'm saying? Because Mario was riding on his back, and Yoshi.
Yoshi's a dragon.
Again, I
What
said
about
he's a
Luigi?
representation. He's a symbol of the black community. He wasn't an actual.
He
The
wasn't no
fact that there was
dragon.
multiple colored Yoshis that represented dark skinned Yoshis, light skinned Yoshis, biracial.
I would never have wanted to play Super Mario Brothers with you, Brody.
He's talking about it now.
First of all, my
Animated
uncle
with it?
showed
Super
me
Mario
how to
Brothers.
step on the turtle.
Play A, B. Come on.
Meg, you made Super Mario Brothers. Stop lying.
Do y'all know? Remember how to get all them lives? You would step on it and then just jump and get all the lives. Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Read, Kanisha, read.
Who has the best chicken sandwich? Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, or Bojangles?
I have been to Bojangles actually.
You know what? You remember when it was that battle between like Chick-fil-A and Popeyes?
Yep.
Like
Yeah, that was
before
like a year
this,
ago.
it wouldn't have been an answer. It wouldn't have been hard. But now, I'm like, how many of y'all actually had the Popeyes?
Wait.
I have to admit, even though I had been vegan for 2 years, when COVID came out and it was an uproar, I was like, just in case I die, I need to know what this chicken sandwich tastes like. So as a vegan, I have tried. I didn't know what was going to happen. I catch everything. I'm a hypochondriac. Everything comes my way. So I did go to Popeyes and I have tasted the sandwich.
That's powerful marketing. That is powerful marketing. Do you know how much they would pay you to say that on camera? I was vegan, but I said fuck that, and I had the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
That's crazy.
I had
COVID
eaten meat in
hitting,
a year and a half when I had that. I had not eaten meat a year and a half when I ate that bitch, and I was sitting in the parking lot with a glory tear, like, yo, that's how I had my life.
Wait, did your stomach hurt after that though?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've been bulimic since I was 16, so it didn't stay in there long.
Wait,
but
what?
Oh wow.
What?
I threw that shit up. I can't be fucking on my system. I ain't had meat in a year and a half. What the fuck?
Oh, you cannot
You
be
just
So you
tried
just
it.
let it. It's like
Tried it,
the
was like,
sandwich
delicious.
just put the tip in, basically.
You guys ever bite stuff and spit it out? You taste it and spit it out. Like you have to. But I needed to taste it. If I was gonna die, I was gonna be in heaven. I'm not gonna be the only one up there who ain't had the sandwich. Like,
Was it worth it though? Was it worth it though for you?
hell yeah, I had another one, but that's a whole nother.
All right, y'all. Everybody got their answer.
I got mine. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wow, it's pretty unanimous.
Chick-fil-A.
Brody,
Brody.
Let me tell you why.
speak your piece.
Let me explain why. The chicken of the Chick-fil-A sandwich is way better than the Popeyes chicken sandwich chicken. However, the bread of the Popeyes chicken sandwich is more fire than the Chick-fil-A bagged sandwich bread.
But that's what makes it a sandwich.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
For me, it's more about the chicken in the sandwich than the bread in the sandwich. Y'all niggas are about the
And
bread.
just get the chicken. You don't
The
have to get
chicken.
a sandwich.
Wait, you're not gonna talk about the sauce? The sauce is the whole
Thanks, Pat,
thing.
with the
For the
pickles.
pickles?
With the pickles.
Okay.
The
Chick-fil-A
pickles?
also has pickles. Now, it's not about the pickles. It's about the chicken sandwich.
Here's my thing. Chick-fil-A sandwich is great, but it did not ever have a promotional run like like Popeyes.
Popeyes
Popeyes
smashed the
literally
promotion.
had what?
No, Popeye smashed the promotional run, the marketing, the fact that I was waiting in line multiple times for a chicken sandwich.
That people were killing each other.
Yeah.
They dropped
Say,
that shit
name
like a shoe
somebody who
release.
died over Chick-fil-A. Name one person got killed over Chick-fil-A.
This
I
dude
don't-
in
we
Maryland
don't
actually
condone
got died.
this.
I look him up. He got
You a
stabbed in
Maryland
Oxon Hill.
lie.
In Oxon Hill, Maryland. But look it
Oh,
up.
well, he was not because he was waiting for chicken. It was because he was in the hood. That's what it was.
Hey, I don't know. I don't even know what the argument stemmed from, but someone lost their life regarding chicken sandwiches and Popeyes.
Yep, they did.
You looking it
I'm
up
just
now?
saying,
No,
I was
but
saying
that's,
that Popeye.
sure.
I was all about Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and then I had the Popeyes one, and was like,
Yeah.
I ain't never had this before.
That's all they was missing.
Chick-fil-A
That's all
line
they
looked
was
like
really missing.
BS next to that Popeyes line. Okay, motherfuckers was in line 2 days before, like Jordan's was coming out for that sandwich.
Right.
When they said we back,
Camping
it
out.
was a line, camping gear and all. So
All right, sorry, Brody, you lost a point, buddy.
you
That's
lost a
right there.
point.
All right, who has Pat? Your turn.
How long should a woman tolerate her man's unsuccessful rap career? Till death do them part, till they have kids, till bill collectors start calling, till he has a side baby. All right, well.
Oh,
Dang, this is a lot of levels.
I don't
This
even
is
like.
some wild
Does
shit.
anybody know the right answer to this in reality? Like,
Where
definitely-
is he in his unsuccessful rap career? Because if it's like Future about to drop the first Pluto mixtape and he has a side baby, you might want to take that to the chin. You know what
Well,
I
how
mean?
does
It's
she
about to
know?
get crazy.
My thing is, as a comedian, and there's some fellow artists on here, like we like, hold the fuck, you're not about to give up on us. Shit takes time. So I'm feeling some kind of way right now.
All right, I got mine.
I got mine.
I don't know. Wait, so this is what the culture says, not what I say, right?
Mhm.
I think it's both. I was just doing what I say.
I'm not a death do us part type motherfucker, so that ain't my answer.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
wow.
Till death,
So me and
Okay.
Kanisha.
and
Wait,
then
why you say A?
they have
Why you
kids.
say A, DZ?
I mean, if she rocking with bro, they rocking with each other till the wheels fall off. It ain't no.
So even though they have a side baby, you don't think that's one of the last straws?
Did you meet the unsuccessful side baby? Is not
I missed
what I'm
all of
worried
that.
about.
I'm confusing what the process, what the point of this game is actually. Hold up.
Well, let me explain
Okay.
myself. Once we got a kid in the house and I know how expensive a kid is, that's when I go, you got to do that shit on the side, but you got to do that after work because Pampers and all this shit is expensive. So you can ride or die and be with him. But when you have a baby, your perspective and your energy changes. It's like, all right, I got to provide for my family. And, I will still continue to support, after hours.
Wait. You're adding a lot though.
You're still supporting.
It just says tolerate her man's unsuccessful rap career. It's unsuccessful, so it's implied he probably has a job already. I don't think it's.
I know.
I think it's just. I think the question is just asking about you tolerating the unsuccessful rap career. I don't think it's like
until it's hang up the mic.
I don't think it's pay.
If he have a job, then I'm going to A. But if he don't have no job, then it's B. Because if he's still providing, then I'll be at that. I'll be in the front. I'll be a background dancer. I'll be singing on the hook till the day I die.
I think it's saying like, what's the last straw, basically? Like a woman will take this. Like he can do this to me. He can do this. But I swear to God, if he has a side baby, I'm not supporting that career no more.
That's why I said, is this what I would say? Or is this what the culture would say?
See, it's difficult because we're not in y'all shoes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it from a whole nother perspective.
We going deep.
Oh, wait.
Ain't no way in the hell I got your back, and now somebody.
Exactly.
I too stand with my sister.
Yeah, it does say career though. Now that I think about it.
Oh, so he's all in.
If he don't have a job.
So that's his job, right?
So if that's his job, I gotta go back to B. Yo, we got it. This one don't count. It don't have enough clear direction.
That is different.
It's not enough direction.
I feel like it seems to imply that's his main thing.
Yeah. Career,
Maybe he gets a disability check on the side, but he ain't going to work nowhere. Like that's his job.
But the bill collector started calling.
But he be in the stew.
Y'all got too many excuses. Then it's deep.
When you in the stew.
You guys are very forgiving of this side baby. I thought this would be unanimous.
First of all, I'm a side baby, so
remember
I'm impartial.
The side baby doesn't look like
you. Got pregnant with me.
Remember, the side baby also doesn't look like you.
Excuse me?
That's a good point.
You got to remember that this is like
you have to look
the
at that
last
baby.
straw. You made another human, and it doesn't even look like. Come on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then you gotta play with your kids, yes. So
I can never fully be against cheating because I'm a side baby. So y'all can have this conversation on your own.
Hey, I am too. I'm telling you the reality.
I wouldn't be here without cheating, so I can't really be against this.
I'm a proponent. My dad had me way late in life.
Kadeem,
he keep asking to borrow my car.
Kadeem, I wouldn't even worry about points. We'll just talk about it.
Right.
Okay.
I wouldn't even worry about points.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
All right. Who hasn't read? Brody, you haven't read yet.
Okay. What do black folks do with that drawer at the bottom of their stove? Make it a snack drawer. Use it to keep food warm. Make it a junk drawer.
Oh, it's easy.
Use it to store pots and pans.
All right,
I'm ready.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
I got pots and pans in there right now.
I found out 2 years ago it was a warmer, and I'm 30.
Yeah.
Right.
Never used that in my life.
I used it for its purpose once.
Food business, y'all, and I didn't know that was a warmer.
It's a warmer
for anything else.
It is a warmer.
It's
so when you
warmer.
put your oven on keep warm, that's what actually warms up, not the oven.
No. Like as you're using the oven, the hot air like kind of goes down there. So you're supposed to put food down there to keep it warm while the oven.
And it's a broiler though. If you want to crisp your food, like teriyaki at Sarku Japan now, it has that crisp. I used it recently just because I already made the chicken, but I wanted a little crisp. I put it in there and it did that. It like broils.
Wait, that broils shit too?
It broils it, bro. We all thought it was for pots, right?
Next time you cook, open up that drawer and see how hot them pots and pans are.
Should have stopped there.
That's crazy. I wonder if that's a black thing or if that's just a person thing. Like I feel like everybody uses it for that.
Low key, yeah.
No, that's a black thing.
I think it must. I mean, look, we're all black here. I mean, Kanisha and Meg are representing other cultures, but
Represent what, bitch? Don't get beat up on all that digital. We black.
Man.
She just started to
We
beat
the
you up
same
over
color,
Zoom.
Brody.
I
We
know
the
you
same
mixed. I know
complexion,
you mixed. We are
Brody.
the same complexion, but you also represent a white.
I don't represent shit. Did you see my earrings? I represent being a black woman in America.
So
We got
think
the
about
same
think about your
curls
drawing.
pattern. We got the same curl pattern, Brody. The fuck?
Brody, shut up.
Did I come into this too late?
No, don't do that. You can do everything else but that. Me and you are brother and sister. If
I
anybody
know we are. I don't know where this is going.
look, we look like two fucking twins. What are you talking about?
All right, who got next?
I'll read
I'll take
them.
it. At every well, I got
Go, DZ, go.
at every family
Eyebrows
gathering,
flew
there's
off.
always at every family gathering, there's always a room with somebody's uncle sitting by himself.
I already have it.
Be nothing but coats on the bed. See bad little kids in it. Be a baby sleeping on the bed. This is tough.
This one is
I know this already. I got it.
Oh
This is
man.
hard.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's not
man.
the
Once
most
you reach-
prominent.
Bro,
once you
this
reach
one,
it,
Kanisha, you need to have E for this one. This is a straight up E.
Yeah,
This
it
is
is.
for sure.
This
My
is
family
This is straight
gathering
up
be
E.
having all of these.
but once
It's
you
an E
reach
like
the
I ain't
answer,
never
you
seen
know
it.
it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
All
you
right,
do.
ready?
Right.
Hold up.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bad little kids. There's a nursery. Denzel?
There's always, trust me, there's always a room where kids is at, and they just honestly,
But they
I wanted to be
stay
E,
there.
all of them.
They don't stay
It's
there.
all of
They're-
them, but somebody is always
Right,
putting
it
their
is
baby
always
to
a baby
sleep in
sleeping.
the back so
Why
they
is
can
there a
tear it
baby? Like, whose baby's that? Oh, that's Geraldine's and them.
up.
You're right.
That's their kids.
And the baby is usually
drinking.
sleeping on the bed with the coats. The coat.
Yeah.
With the coats, yeah.
Stomach down, because you know they're exhausted. Stomach down.
Stomach down.
Drool everywhere.
With a plate next to,
Let's go to the next one.
All right. Who is the best group to ever come out of Atlanta? TLC,
Ah.
Outkast, Escape, Migos.
Easy.
It's about to be some beef up on here, so I don't
It
care.
is. How the
And I can feel the beef. But let's go. I can feel the beef.
Who
Who's
picked
ready?
B? Who
All
picked
right, I'm
B?
ready.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yup.
See, brother Brody. We
Yeah,
just
we're not so different, Kanisha Bus.
We're not so different, you and I.
don't go
That's right.
chasing waterfalls.
The move called the
Come on.
butterfly? The butterfly?
Come on.
Come on, man.
Wait,
We
TLC.
gonna have to make a switch, throw his
you
behind
seen
in
Creep?
as the definition state. She burned her man house down. What kind of
Yo.
legendary is that?
On the 23rd of
Different
loneliness. You understand on the 23rd of loneliness?
Come, I ain't too proud to beg.
TLC is a strong second. Strong
It is,
second.
definitely.
I mean, that was rough for me. I was
Hey,
like, it
I
was
ain't seen
neck
no
and neck.
members of Outkast pass away.
What?
What
That
does
doesn't
that have
make
to do
it
with
less
anything?
Everything.
God,
Come on now.
wow.
Y'all
It got dark.
You don't,
It
y'all
got
don't
dark.
You know what?
If
I
someone
only
passes
went
away, they become the best artist, the best rap group. If someone passes away, you know that it goes down.
Hell
No,
no.
bro.
Next
I
question.
said Outkast because I feel like they're still making music. They,
Well, it's unfortunate that TLC can't, so I'll read the next.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Kanisha.
no, they can. The other 2 members can still
Yeah.
make music. They
Oh,
just
yeah.
How old
not the same,
does the
though.
baby have to be? This one really burns my biscuit. How old does a baby have to be for us to pierce its ears?
Oh, I got this one ready already.
Even though I hate this answer, I know what it is, and it pisses me
Yep.
off every time.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. It's a
Fresh
damn
out.
shame.
16
I didn't
years?
I didn't mean to put that.
What?
I swiped the wrong thing.
Where'd you
the
mean to
last
put
second.
A?
I
didn't.
was trying to put C.
put it.
I was trying to put
Oh,
C.
C.
Oh, grown.
Yeah.
Every black
Still the
baby
wrong
you know
answer.
got an earring. What are you talking
Right.
about, Brody?
I
They
mean-
they leave the hospital and
No,
go
but
to
I'm thinking
Claire's
the
to get an
reaction.
ear
they'll be like,
piercing.
oh, my fault. She got earrings. Oh, she must be grown. It's what they say. How old is your baby? Apparently she grown. Look at these earrings. You understand?
No one says
No
that.
one
Nobody
that.
says
Yeah.
that.
How many babies are y'all talking to? Are y'all
Brody,
the more
Brody, black people get their
and,
babies'
like-
ears pierced upon delivery. Yo, it's like
Immediately.
labor and delivery ear piercing. It's no in between. It makes
And
me
the
mad. I
flyers,
fight about this
J's, and all
online
that.
all the time.
Brody,
Now
just you know what? Your card has been revoked permanently. Goodbye.
Because I didn't
My
have
God.
earrings out the womb. I'm not black now.
No, I'm like, you picked Chick-fil-A over Popeye sandwich.
Hey man,
You tried to say me and Meg wasn't black.
I didn't say that.
I got a titty tattoo. How much more black can you get?
Pat, you up?
What do black folks say to you when they want you to leave their house?
Oh,
Go
I got
home,
that
Roger.
already.
Take your ass home. Well, and what you finna do? This is 2 for me though.
Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
But we
One,
know the answer. We all know
two.
the answer.
Wait.
Ooh, this is a hard one for me.
I know what the culture says, but I have to pick what's more real.
The realistic one is the culture one because I heard this a million times.
Oh no.
All right, ready, guys?
Not in that way. Please
2,
believe.
3.
Yeah, I knew you guys were gonna put that.
You knew it. That's
You
the
just
ultimate.
be saying,
that's the
well,
universal go
you think
home.
that's enough? Well,
Nigga, Patrick is mad passive. Well,
More people. I know more people who just be like, well, period.
That's
because,
when you're about to leave. That's when you're about
that
to
even had a
leave.
P on it. That had a well. I know that, but well, I don't think you can just get away with that.
well, I thought whelp was included.
Nah,
in
man, we're saying well.
But low key, Kanisha's right. That's what you say when you about to leave. It's different.
Yeah, you're like, well,
we shake the spot.
Yeah.
But what y'all finna do means y'all always gotta go.
But I will say this.
You got to go
I feel
home.
like what you finna do is more like man to female, female to man. Like your homies is usually like, well, like I've never
No,
heard
I
like
see so many
what you
men
finna
to
do to
men go,
homies,
what
too.
y'all finna do?
I've never
what
heard
you
that.
finna
I've
do
never
to
heard
homies.
that dude to dude or female to female ever.
Oh, I have so many
What is
times.
female to
Well, I
female
mean,
say?
they'll be like, what you about to do, girl? Or something like that. I mean, but it's a variation of what you finna do.
And then you follow up with, well, you know, I'm
So
about
we
to
are
do
doing
this.
variation.
About bing, bing, bing.
Okay, what you
No,
finna
because every
do
time
just
I'm gonna
seems
do,
like
I'm the one going, well, just gone. So you don't
what
never
you
gonna
finna
ask me
do
about
seems
it.
like it was written by a white dude trying to peek in, but okay. You guys, I lose that one. All right, let's go to the next one.
Brody, you up?
Where do you find plastic grocery bags in a black home? A,
Love it.
recycling bin. B, a cabinet under the sink. C, trash can. D, junk drawer.
I'm already ready.
Yep.
Find plastic grocery. Oh, like a bunch of. Okay.
Yep.
All right, ready, guys? Y'all ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Junk
shit.
drawer. No,
I've
it's-
always-
you know how much stuff is in the junk drawer? It ain't no room for no plastic bags. But if
No,
you
I
go
have-
under that
Junk
sink-
drawer is where you find them earring backs of them babies' earrings. That's what
Yeah.
I have drawers specifically for bags though, but I have bags everywhere. So that
But
was
low key, yeah, I'm like, you'll find a bag in the junk drawer in addition to the cabinet.
No, but I'm
until
saying
in
that's
addition
why
to
I
the
said
300 bags under the
grocery-
sink.
Exactly.
That's
After
why I
that.
said
Where are you going
grocery
first? You
bags,
check it
like a
first
big
under,
bag
under
of
the
them.
sink.
no.
What'd
I've
you
always
say?
kept. I've always kept cleaning stuff under the sink, like that thing directly under the sink. I never have
Yeah.
bags. It's always the cabinets to the
No,
right.
these are plastic grocery bags. Like
Where
Yeah.
do you stuff
they're
'em?
balled
Where do you
up. They're in
stuff 'em?
one other bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I said like one bag. Okay, I can see it being in a drawer, but that big bag that you stuff all the other plastic bags.
The bag of bags, if I may.
There
The
you go.
bag of
Bag.
Yeah,
bags.
the bag of bags is under the sink
Under
always.
the sink.
All right. Let's do
All right,
it.
what's
Under the sink.
Under
Under
the
the
sink.
Next one?
sink.
Yes.
All right.
Go D's.
Who's most liable to take their shoes off when singing? Fuck. Patti LaBelle,
I
Mary
already
J.
got it.
Blige, Fantasia, the lead in the church choir.
I got it.
Ah,
I already know. Tonight's
Right.
the night. Yes.
y'all ready?
Yep.
1, 2,
Two.
3.
3.
What?
Okay, all types.
Fantasia?
Yes.
Fantasia takes her
always.
shoes off every single time.
I'll be
See, you
watching
gotta know these people.
Nah, but Mary J be
watch her
taking the heels off. She be like, hold on, I want to break it down and get a little serious with y'all real quick.
No, she don't. She don't always take her shoes off because she be having them knee-high boots on.
That's what I was gonna say. Them boots be up to them calves. They don't come off.
Yeah.
Fantasia
Yeah,
will
lay
kick her
down.
shoes off anywhere, anytime. Yo, she be on the music awards, kicking them feet be bare. Do you hear me?
I do not be
How many
watching.
times y'all
Fantasy.
seen
You
the lead in
me,
the church
just
choir?
don't talk
I'm like,
to
I've seen
me.
her. I ain't seen her since American Idol.
I've seen
Go
hella people
ahead and
perform in
free
church
your
with them, too.
feet.
The lead in the church choir, they
I just
only
be-
doing it if they catching the Holy Ghost and they gotta run around the church.
Yeah.
I
That's
do be
often.
seeing people take their shoes off in church, but I just don't know if it's the lead of the choir.
Well,
It just-
oh, yeah,
It's not the lead, because the lead is
Take
still
your shoes off,
singing
but the
while
lead-
everybody else is taking their shoes off.
Right. If they said church people, then I would have put that. But they said the lead in the church choir, and that is not
The lead always hold it together because they keep giving the message for you to be shaking and kicking your shoes.
You're
off.
right. You're right. You're right. I see it.
Okay.
So what we gonna say?
Someone
C?
said Patti LaBelle, though. That's interesting.
Patti LaBelle be taking her shoes off too, but I
Don't
feel
nobody
like,
take their
So
shoes
that's
off
it.
more than
Yeah, that's
Fantasia.
like none of us
yeah.
said Patti LaBelle. That's
I
really
feel like I would be like Fantasia. I don't never have shoes on. All right.
All right, I think
How
this
do
is
you
the man.
know how much seasoning to put on your chicken? A, you need recipe directions. B, your mama taught you. Ancestor whispers to you. Or D, you taste the food.
This could be two.
This is a
This is
trick.
very much two. This is a trick.
I only got one answer. It ain't nothing else.
All right.
We can
y'all
see your
ready?
answer.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
The only
Taste
reason
it.
I didn't say B is because if your mama didn't teach you, you'd still have to taste.
Yeah.
But second, how can you taste raw chicken? You can't taste raw chicken. If you season the chicken and you fried it, you done seasoned it all the way through and it's fried. You can't go back.
Okay,
and
I
reseason
have
it.
to tell you, can I jump in?
But
Let me
but wait,
jump
hold
in.
on. Let me finish.
Okay, finish, and then I'll go.
But when you seasoning it and you be like, all right, that's enough. When you say that to yourself, you're like, oh, all right, I done put onion salt and regular salt and garlic salt in here. That's enough salt. That's that.
Let me tell you
ancestor.
something. For somebody for cook,
Up to you.
before you even fry the chicken, you got 3 batters. Okay, you got the dry
know.
flour, you got
Listen.
the wash, and the wet flour. So when you make, well, let me tell you something though. From somebody who cooks, you season the flour, you lick, you taste, and then you go, okay, now I'm about to dip the chicken in it, and that's just the truth. So somebody who cook, you taste that flour before you even drop that chicken, and on top of that, you always do that one fryer piece to make sure the rest are coming out. So you individually fry a piece, do a taste test, and be like, all right, it's good. So it's always.
But you know what? Even though I said D, I
Okay.
will say this. I think it definitely ain't C. Sorry, Deezy, but B possibly, because in order for you to know how much seasoning to put in initially, it's usually what your mama taught you, and then
It's usually taught you, right?
You don't know how food's supposed to taste until your mama taught you how to cook.
But there are people who didn't get taught by their mama who could still cook.
I watched my
As
mama. but I
somebody
didn't
who's
get taught
writing
by
a
her.
vegan cookbook on shit that nobody else has made, I'm telling you, you taste it to do it. I'm telling
Thank you, because I
So
didn't,
wait,
I didn't know
you
you
tasted
could
it
taste
too
flour though.
experts?
You tasting raw flour? That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. It's-
Well, how is
they
that
don't.
crazy?
it's okay.
Flour.
You won't die.
No, it's not. I mean, like, it's not. You're
This
not
is coming
crazy.
somebody who rolls up plants and smokes them. I'm tasting the raw flour. Like,
I got you.
the hell?
I got you.
Wait. But what if it's not? What if you're not making fried chicken?
Then what you do as you're cooking, you continue to taste. So you taste
That's
it and
what
then
I
you
did.
add. You taste it and then you add. That's why most people who are cooking are usually full by the time to eat because your ass been in the kitchen taste
No,
testing.
I get that part, but I'm saying like what DZ was saying when you have to like season like raw meat, not like fried when you season it and then
Before you get to the point where you can taste it, which is now that I'm reading this question, I feel like
I
that
didn't know.
It's a visual. It's a visual. If you got blank spots on the chicken, it ain't
Who
seasoned.
taught you the visual.
But you gradually season it as you cook it. So I see you cook it till it's good
You
enough
can
to
tell.
eat, and then you could add some
tell.
more seasoning.
low
after
key.
that.
If something is seasoned the right way, it smells good already.
It be busting.
And even though you can't like bite it or anything, like something that's like really well seasoned, like it's like, oh, it smells pretty good already.
Wait, so what answer are we choosing?
I say
How do you
you
know how
taste
much
it?
seasoning to put on your chicken?
When you taste
I think
it.
your mama taught you for real.
No, because first of all, I'm somebody who don't even measure, so somebody can't even teach you that. And
I
just
think-
because your
I think
parents
it's
Measure
take,
either.
No, but most times in Black households, your mom, your grandma, your auntie, somebody
You put this much in, like this
you
much.
shake it like 3 times, or they just.
So that's not teaching you, because most black households don't use measurements, so they go off of a feeling. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, a pinch or something. It's a feeling.
That's still teaching.
That's what I'm saying.
I just said that.
You
Yep.
could teach that though. You could teach that.
Yeah.
Telling somebody to forget about the recipe, just like feel it out or do it yourself, is like, that's a big thing that I was taught, because everything on the box is for white people.
Yeah, so I taste my shit as I go. Like, all right, this is it.
I feel that.
Denzel, like your Black Panther moment, Ancestor, I don't know about that. I don't know why Ancestor be whispering the.
Because
I mean, that was just.
That's enough, my child. I get it.
You know,
I'd be scared.
that's genuinely how I move
Yeah, you
with
scared
it.
more cumin.
I'll be cooking.
A lot of people are
A
saying
slave is right here.
Yeah.
Just like more pepper. I'd be like,
a lot of people online
Making
are
tacos.
saying that they're saying that it's C because of that. That's how you know how
Bro.
much to put it, because the ancestors are whispering it to you.
They're like, listen. Sodium intake. Think about it.
Nah, I feel like
Think
he's in the
about it. You
actual
done did
brain.
the onion salt, garlic salt
Black
already. Just
Panther, he's like this and covered in some dirt cooking.
What?
That
seasoning.
is pretty funny.
Okay, so what are we saying? What answer do
I
we
said
go
With
with?
D. Okay, it's my turn.
That's tough, man. C or D.
Oh. It's my turn.
All right.
Oh no, they went back to the same one.
There you go.
At which event is someone from your family most likely to start some mess? A baby
Damn.
shower, the funeral, a barbecue, or a wedding?
All
I'm
of the
already
above.
ready to go.
But I think we all know the right answer to this one as well.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That's such a sad truth.
As it is.
It's always an extra baby pocket up, and all his ex-side bitches, they fighting over the wheel. Who get the house? Hey,
Hey, who's getting them clothes? I saw there's some jackets. Y'all ain't doing that with them jackets, right?
Hey,
Y'all
have
hear what he
y'all
did with the deed with the house?
What's up with that car? Y'all, what y'all doing with that car?
Have
Who
y'all
ain't
ever
put
been
up on
to
the
wait,
wedding?
have y'all ever been to a funeral where there was somebody that like there really was some mess?
yes.
Like somebody that pulled up that we
These are
didn't know
real
about,
things that
though,
were
but
said. I'm not making jokes.
You want me to tell you what happened with us real quick?
Yeah.
Love to hear the
So
story.
my uncle, who was pretty much wealthy, and his wife was nobody really messed with her. But as he was dying, she wouldn't let any of the family come see him. She was keeping people out. So when he stopped paying on his life insurance. So when he died, all the money she thought she was gonna get, she didn't get. She didn't show up to the funeral or nothing. And he changed all his shit without telling her, because he found out he thought the family wasn't coming to visit him. She was keeping them away so he would hurry up and die. So he stopped on the life insurance policy. So she thought she had a big ass check coming, and she ain't get shit. Didn't show up to the funeral or nothing.
Woo.
Wow.
Damn.
That is the
That's a
ultimate.
mess.
Karma.
Wow.
That's
That's
the
a
ultimate
mess.
victory.
Well, there you go.
Well,
All right, next
well.
one.
Will,
Breeze through that one.
All right, Pat.
if mom caught you doing this while sick, you still had to go to school. Breathing, smiling, laughing, all of the above. That's pretty obvious. I mean, I think we can just go ahead and
ready?
flip that one over. 1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3.
All of the above. Yep.
I was gonna say breathing, but
All right. How
That's
many
the
more
next
do we have, Kitty?
Actually, I don't even know. I'm just going through as many as.
It's live and popping. Keep it going.
But there was 20, right?
There was more than 20. Tell you that much. It was almost like 30 something.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Go ahead,
go.
Brody.
All right, back in the day, what did most black grandmas cook on Friday? Oh, A, fish, B, okra, C, spaghetti, D, black eyed peas.
I know the answer to this, but my grandma did not.
I don't know. 'Cause I didn't really
Ready?
listen
On
to
a
grandma.
Friday?
On Friday. You got your
Because
answer?
Friday is different than a Sunday.
Mhm.
Yep.
Friday.
Because it's quick and easy. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You just dropped the.
Drop the C.
I thought it said C
Now
for a
I'm
second.
going with C. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm going with C because Friday is after school. Everybody's coming over. Spaghetti is quick and it feeds a lot of people. And most of the people are dropping their kids at their grandma's house on Friday. So spaghetti is where it's at.
Fish
It is,
was for, I think it's for
fish was always
Jesus.
on Sundays, y'all. On a
No,
weekend.
fish was for
Fish
Friday
do be on
because of
Sundays,
Jesus.
huh?
No, fish
At the-
fry
at
is
the
on the
spots.
weekend.
At the
That's
No,
what
but
spots
I'm
it be on.
saying-
on the weekend.
We ate fish because of Jesus on Friday.
What?
Like, you're not supposed to eat meat on Friday, or like fish was like an exception.
Really?
Yeah, like Good Friday, you're not supposed to eat like meat, and that's just something that
I
kind
know,
of
but
like.
that's one Friday. That's good.
But I think
Friday.
it became a
That
thing.
wasn't
I think it became a thing where it's like this Friday became a fish day.
I remember fish on Saturday. So.
I remember.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Friday is what's
No,
making
you could
it
have fish
weird.
whenever, but it's Friday. Namely, you weren't supposed to eat like red meat or like any like pork or anything like that. It's like fish is Friday.
I just said it because it started with an F, really.
Okay, so where are we going with? I guess we're saying what y'all saying fish, right?
I'm still going with spaghetti because that's when all the grandkids get there and it's easy to cook and it's fast and it feeds a lot of people.
Because fish take time, y'all. 20 minutes a fillet.
Well, the Friday is what makes it weird. I feel like everybody just cook different shit on Fridays.
Hey, like a Tuesday. Tuesday is obvious.
Yeah.
Pizza Fridays. All right. Who's next? DZ.
What goes best with some hen dog? Apple juice, weed, a cigarette, some sex. A little bit of
I'm
sex.
ready.
Gosh, man.
This is the best
like-
place of my life.
What don't go back? Like, yeah, this is
There's some pretty
prerogative.
good pairs in here. I mean, there's one
It is.
It's
This
two
one I would-
that are definitely all point, but it's one that is tops all of these. And if you don't know, I actually feel sorry for you.
I don't know.
Somebody
don't
yell
know.
out 1, 2, 3 so we can flip these moments.
All right,
One, two, three.
3.
I know everybody was gonna
What
put
do you
sex.
have, BB? Everybody has something different.
Ain't nothing like a blunt with some Henny, okay?
Over some
Yeah.
ass, Patrick. You would chick a blunt over a chick?
But
Here's the thing.
But why is Henny necessary for sex, Kenesha?
Okay, well, let me tell you why. Because I don't know where this power of Henny comes, but if they are off the Henny, you are getting flipped up, chopped it down, rubbed it. Oh no, everything in between. Henny sex is some of the best sex you will ever get in your life. And it
I
gets
think it's just drunk
it's better
sex.
than
I think
ginseng.
that's prison time and cocaine.
I think that is.
I didn't pick sex because I don't like Hennessy like that, and it makes me sleepy more than anything.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh, that's a
I be
disappointment.
sleep out
Y'all,
there.
y'all messing with the wrong one. Y'all
Wait,
don't sip that Hennessy and get real. Like, you know what? Let's leave. Y'all
Sometimes-
don't-
but that's not just
Some-
Hennessy. That's what I'm saying. I feel like
That's-
it's
no.
Every liquor.
Henny is the number one. It's something about Hennessy. See, I like that aggressive and that come here, girl. Hennessy do that to them. You be like, quit playing. Like
Tequila?
Hennessy is wild. Hennessy is wild.
It
yo.
sounds like
I feel like
Hennessy.
tequila is that type of drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Henny's like I'm about to go in the studio. Weed.
right. I
Let me
figured
get my
that.
Hennessy just to think, because like Hennessy's like the drink. Like, I want to be responsible tonight, but I also want to drink.
No,
You're also not wrong, though, Kanisha.
Hennessy
You're not
has
wrong
no
for that.
responsibility associated with it. I got a baby because of Hennessy. What are y'all talking about? I'm telling you right now, it's deep.
These
never
why
heard
did
the
you say
responsible.
apple juice.
I was saying
Because
apple
Hennessy
juice
and
and
apple
weed
juice
because it is delicious with the Hennessy mixture. Apple juice and Hennessy is
okay.
delicious. And
He's
then a blunt as well.
But it's even better after you have your apple juice, weed, and then throw some sex on top of it. That's the number one.
yeah, I mean, I'd pick 3 answers if I could, but
Okay.
I feel like I always saw an old man drinking Henny and a cigarette.
yeah.
I always
Where
said
did y'all be at?
Or a cigar.
all the old men I knew would drink Henny with a cigarette.
It's
No,
you're supposed to actually
It's
drink it
smoke
like
drink.
that. Like any whiskeys too. Whiskey and a cigar.
Well, apple juice is good, but it's not better than weed with Henny.
None of this is better than sex. Are y'all listening to what you're saying? Y'all are naming some
But you gotta think, what's the popular?
You have a cigarette
No.
after sex. You
Kanisha.
have your apple juice and Henny before you hit that. Sex wins. At the end of the day, sex always wins.
But
Henny
Kanisha-
is when you get raw sex too. Ain't nobody even responsible enough to reach for a condom.
All right.
Henny,
Kanisha,
I'm
this
switching
ain't your
topics.
experience. You
All
gotta
right.
understand. There's other people that also have had Henny dick.
That's what I'm saying.
They had a terrible experience.
I'm switching
Yeah.
topics.
This is true
Henny
too.
dick is a thing.
the gummy worm. I know about that too.
I'm about to go and switch the topic again. Y'all want to do this one?
All right,
it's
go
pretty
DZ,
good.
read it.
What name do you think your grandmother called your granddaddy in the bed? Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Back in the day.
Ew.
Okay, what name do you think your grandmother called your
Yeah.
granddaddy back in the day? In the bedroom back in the day. Daddy, Long John, baby, and Mister.
What?
Ugh.
Honestly, I don't want to think about this.
It's gross, y'all.
Yeah,
But it's
Ugh.
hilarious.
First of all, I'm gonna be a grandma one day, and I got it in, so I got my card ready.
I never thought about this.
I've never
We-
wanted to think
I hope
about
we never
this.
have to again.
Me either. I don't even want to discuss this. Can we just answer?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just didn't want to know if to do this.
No, I think Kadeem wrote that card. Kadeem, I've never seen that card before in the deck.
Hey,
All
bro.
right,
All right, let's just pick 1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, I pick C.
All right.
Mister.
Mister? If
Come
you
here,
hear
Mister. Come
if you hear
here,
Mister coming out of the
First of all,
bedroom,
it ain't Mister. It's Mister. Okay, if y'all watch The Color Purple, Mister. Y'all
That-
remember?
Mister.
not sexually,
that was a.
That was like Zaddy of the 20s.
I would not like it if a chick was calling me Mister while hitting it. Like that's
Right,
fucking
but what
weird.
if she called you Zaddy in 2020? Well, maybe in 1920 they were
Yeah,
saying
1920. That was, I'm telling you.
They still
Long
would say
John?
But also, is it like are they old doing this, or are we talking about back in
they're
their
like
days?
our
when they was
age.
doing
That's
that?
You're
what
our
they
age
said,
saying that.
Daddy.
I'm talking
They
about
were
for the
saying
question.
Mister.
Okay.
They were still
Alright.
saying daddy.
Okay,
Like,
what's
I found a nice Jezebel. Oh, yeah, Mister.
Who's
That's what
time
they
to
said.
read?
Gosh, let's not talk about our grandparents' sex.
What's one
What-
thing you hated hearing while getting your hair done as a kid?
As a kid,
Hey.
now.
A, hold your ears down. B, you tenderheaded. C, sit still.
Mm.
D, get the grease.
All right, I got mine.
Well, I never had to experience
Well, mine
this.
is solely based on the culture because I had a white mom and she didn't know how to do hair, so I learned to do my shit at 3. So
At 3?
yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I had a Korean mom. She
Wow.
took a bowl and cut my
Oh,
hair.
now y'all are mixed? Oh, crazy. I said that fucking 8 questions ago.
Wow.
But mixed doesn't mean black. I'm a mixed black American woman, so
Wow,
it has
that's
nothing.
crazy.
You said representing
That's
others,
right.
so let's get it straight. If you want to get down to the scientific fact, the black gene is the most dominant gene, and
I
whatever you
don't.
mix with black becomes
I don't
black.
wanna
So don't
get
try to
down to
play
that.
us. At the end of the day, we're representing
don't.
black. With black
Hey, y'all, it's all love. It's all love. We all
raising
together.
as a black woman.
I
So
don't
like
wanna
I
get
said,
into
let's
it.
flip the shit over.
What?
Well, you
One,
asked,
two,
you wanted us to get into it. I said no.
This
Oh.
bill.
This is what I dealt with as a man.
Grease.
I used to hear that.
Why
All the
would I be
time.
getting tender-headed? Why would I?
He don't want to get the
I'm not-
grease because them
this is
curls
a-
we
this is a
can't
question
withstand
for-
grease.
This is for the women.
I mean, it is for yes.
No,
because
It is for the women. What
girls
boy
were
was
getting
just getting their hair done every day as a kid? Come on now.
Hey,
So
this
didn't
is a
nobody
feature.
curl to them big ass
We,
curls
we're
you
not.
got,
No,
bro?
you gotta understand. This is now. This
Bro,
was when we were kids. We weren't wearing our hair long like kids are now.
Bro,
I know.
No, it was some dudes that was getting their hair braided.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
got my
You know
hair
what I'm saying?
braided, bro.
We was getting
No.
cornrows, but like you weren't. No one had hair like Pat when we were kids.
hey.
Yes,
Again,
they did. What are you
I don't
talking?
remember.
God, y'all
I
are.
remember there was one long-haired dude in that age.
It was Bob Marley time back then. Motherfuckers' dreads was out.
We're
What are
talking
you?
about kids, Kanisha. We're
yeah,
talking
for
about
kids,
6-year-olds.
kids, my boys
Twisted
wasn't
up.
getting their hair braided like that as much.
Yeah.
Like
It
braided,
is more towards
Live.
girls.
Yes, they
Yeah.
were.
Girls.
not like girls. Girls
I grew up
was
with
always
sisters, and it
getting
was
their
all
hair
them getting a
Hey,
right,
shit.
and it was always sit still because you would get popped if you didn't
It's
sit
still,
still.
it's still the worst one. No
I'm
matter
not
what.
saying it didn't happen. I'm saying more than likely this question is geared towards females.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
If the grease don't hurt.
You just telling us
hurt.
why you got the wrong answer, Brody. It's all right.
I think I got the right
Alright.
answer for my black experience.
Okay. Fair enough.
What is the one thing that's the ultimate sign of disrespect? Is it A, rolling your eyes, B, back talk, C, slamming doors, or D, calling her by her first name?
Oh shit.
I mean, damn.
Can I get an
Yeah,
E?
this is a
All
yeah.
of
We
them.
got to get an E for this one. All of this get you backhanded real quick.
Right, all
Or
of
socked
them.
in the chest.
Damn, all of it. But I know that one, if you do,
Oof.
I don't know why they
I'm
make you feel
upset.
like you're grown. So I'm ready.
I feel like you can apologize pretty quickly for all of them but one.
Hold up. Yeah. Okay. One, two,
three.
three.
Oh wow, all different stuff.
Okay.
Have you ever, because that eye roll is like complete disregard and disrespect to everything you said. You think you've grown. Just I'm knock them eyes to the back of your head. When you roll your eyes, yo, it's something about it's being dismissive to the parent. It's like, well, bitch, don't nobody care what you talking about. That eye roll is vicious, yo.
But back talking, you had the courage to conjure up whatever you was about to say that you know you wasn't supposed to be saying back to them right now. You supposed to shut up.
Back
You
talk
just
could
take
be
it.
so or no, but that eye roll is like, I'm not even giving you the respect to even talk back. Whatever.
But
Like
that's
that.
why I say slamming doors. Oh, see,
I think
slamming
slamming
doors.
doors.
Because Because they be like, get in there, get in your room. And you be like, you didn't roll your eyes, you didn't back, and you slam that door. And your parents will come in there flying in there because you were disrespectful enough to slam the door in a house that you don't pay for. You ain't a little white kid. Why you ain't just slamming doors?
But it was an accident though. I always used to get away with that. It was an accident.
I wouldn't. I'd be like,
you slam the door in your house?
It was an accident.
Let me tell y'all, my brother slammed the door and Deacon Thomas was like, for real, and took the door off the hinges for 2 weeks. So slamming doors is my answer.
Not playing. Honorable mention though, calling your parents by their first name was quite disrespectful. In their eyes,
nobody doing that though. Like we knew better. Like that wasn't even, you notice how none of us picked that because we were like, no.
That's for white kids.
Way better.
But slamming doors is something you can do from any part of the house. You don't even need to be in the same room. Like if you slam the door, you could walk all the way over to a whole other part, and it's like that last little cuss word. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be real. None of us was walking all the way over to a whole other part. We was all right there. They could hear the door slam.
It could still be an accident though, because the amount of times you could slam a door and then real quickly be like, my bad, I'm sorry. That would be more excuse than you actively saying some shit to them.
I think the back talk gets you sent to your room and then you slam the door. That's the ultimate sign of disrespect. You've already back talked at this moment. You've already back talked. You've already rolled your eyes. You're doing the finale of slamming the door on your parents.
No, you don't get to slam the door on their parents if you back talk because they dragging you in there and beating your ass.
Don't attach your answer to ours.
If you need to slam a door, you already in a back talk situation.
Yeah, he tried to. Come on, man.
All right, here we go.
Your answer to ours.
See you.
What song is considered Are you ready, Brody?
Yeah.
What song is considered a millennial Negro spiritual?
This is tough.
Millennial Negro
the intro to the Dream and Nightmares, Nuck If You Buck, Fight Me Down, and Swag Surfing. Damn, I know what it is. Even though I wanted to be Nuck in the Buck, it's not it. If we talking about spiritual that get everybody on one accord, we know what song it is.
We know what it is.
Everybody gets on one accord. Everybody. We know what it is. 1, 2, 3.
You don't even hear that. You hear that ding, that little.
Although this is a trick question because Nuck If You Buck is absolutely a Negro spiritual.
Well,
and also Wipe Me Down.
Is it millennial or is it like more? What's the generation before millennial? Generation Y?
Well, they have millennials mixed up because being an 80s too baby, we're mixed in with millennials, but we don't have shit in common with these 90s motherfuckers. So the newer generation that anytime that comes on, everybody loses it. Nuck If You Buck is more us. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
I consider myself a part of Nuck If You Buck too.
Yeah,
but it's not a spiritual.
Though. That's why they're Negro spirituals. You understand?
It's more of that come together and move.
Swag Surf has everybody doing the same thing at once. Has everybody doing this.
Someone say, I used to pray for times like this. You're already singing the whole song. You've already committed.
Yeah, but no one connects to each other when Meek Mill that song. Like if you know the verse, you go off individually, but no one like does a group thing when that happens.
So
it is in unison because everybody's singing it.
Are y'all understanding this? Barack Obama on his way out through a big ass party. You can look it up. It was everybody swag surfing in the White House, yo. Like everybody gets into one motion. That's it.
Hey,
everybody lose it.
You guys think slaves had a fight song? Like an aggressive song? I've only heard like really like mellow.
Way up yonder.
Way in water.
Like some hype.
No. That's why it's swag surf, because it's that unity ass shit.
I watch me so I can surf. That polo on my back.
Wipe Me Down does having you come together too, because you wipe down people you don't even know.
You're a Kappa, so of course you would say that. That's y'all's answer.
What salad dressing can you find in every black mom's refrigerator?
Man, we already know.
Ready? Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wait. I wasn't ready.
Oh, but you know what it is.
But you know the answer.
On everything. It go on fish, chicken, fries, eggs, chips. I mean, anything.
Potatoes, laters.
They said ranch and chocolate. It said on This Is Us, ranch and chocolate are the two things that every food tastes good with, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's either chocolate or ranch. It makes it better.
That's true. Food. You can actually dip some chocolate in some ranch. You ain't never had no chocolate covered bacon and dipped it in the ranch at the fair? Come on.
Throw food out. Seriously, throw food out. It doesn't make it better with chocolate or ranch.
That sounds horrifying.
Name
Ugh.
something.
Blueberry.
Cereal.
Chocolate.
All right, go Brody.
Oh yeah,
All
chocolate.
right. R&B died when singers stopped grabbing air, stopped letting Babyface produce, stopped singing in the rain, let auto-tune in.
Oh, I know what it
I already
is.
know the answer. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey man,
Stop grabbing the air.
once they
Stop
start
grabbing the air.
Oh my!
I'm with you, Pat. I'm with you, Pat. I'm with you, bro.
once they stopped grabbing air, the passion that was passion. That was a power up when they were singing. They grabbed some passion and they brought it back to the heart. Niggas don't do that anymore. That's why they sing about
Well,
Molly.
they stopped grabbing air because the Backstreet Boys started to do it.
Nothing is better than singing in the rain and just letting the passion fall down. Their arms go out like singing in the rain. When's the last time somebody sang in the rain?
Omarion.
Tank. I feel like
Touch.
Tank still does
Does that
that.
touch? Yeah.
That never died, really.
Tank
They
does
still
that every
Auto-tune
time it
is
rains.
what killed it. You didn't see no R&B singers using auto-tune because they could really sing.
Young
Nah.
Dolph singing
Now
water on water
everybody
on water.
else, they
He
mama
was
can
in.
sing.
Well, here's why it's not auto-tune. Auto-tune, we're used to like, oh, he has auto-tune on his, like auto-tune, the setting turned all the way up so it's crazy noticeable like T-Pain. But auto-tune helped a lot of people who couldn't sing, like the little minimal ones. Like every singer that we know that's famous uses that a little bit. It just doesn't change their voice
Which is
into
why
robot.
R&B singers die. Like that was the end of it because when you were a real R&B singer,
no.
they weren't using auto-tune on them back in the day.
Nah.
The
you
rain.
never-
I'm
Yeah, it was
telling
real
you.
They
pain.
were not using
See,
it
R&B
because
don't
they
need
could really
auto-tune.
sing. They
You
could
need that
really
pain.
sing. And now, I agree with you. They're letting everybody and they mama who want to sing because they just put a little auto-tune on it.
Wait, but do you like The Dream?
No.
You don't like The Dream?
You
Well,
like
damn.
the dream? You like
I mean,
the dream?
he's a
man.
very good producer and a songwriter, but like he uses auto-tune. Like,
But you don't appreciate what his style opened up to like music?
that, again, that's not R&B.
It changed.
He's a great
R&B.
writer, though. He's a great R&B
Again,
writer.
R&B
He's a writer.
died.
Right.
R&B keeps changing. It kept changing even while you liked it, though.
Hey, but also I just want to go ahead and put this out there. T-Pain can actually sing.
He can actually.
He can actually
but
sing.
R&B
can actually
died when they let the auto-tune in. But I
You're a
actually,
traditionalist.
When Babyface stopped getting on everything, really.
I'm gonna go with you, Pat, on A. I forgot
I'm
that.
going with the rain.
Yeah.
What's next?
Grab the damn air out the sky.
Which song is a staple at the family cookout? A, Never Too Much, Luther Vandross. Before I Let Go, Maze. C, Candy, Cameo. Outstanding, Gap Band.
Oh,
Y'all ready?
yeah.
Oh, wait, I've heard all of these.
All right.
Hopefully
One,
you have, being black. You
two,
better have them already.
3.
But at a barbecue?
Outstanding. Hey, getting liar. That's it. All your uncles, cousins, grandmas. This is it.
Active. Everybody get in line with this one.
Exciting.
Y'all, everybody
Hey.
is saying B. There's a couple of D's, but
There's no wrong answer here.
Before I let go. But the outstanding, man.
Yeah, Outstanding is
I mean,
top
they play
tier.
that, but it's B. Before I let go.
I think before I let go because it's a family cookout. Outstanding is like, oh, I invited some other people too. You know, what I'm saying? Before I let go.
No,
it's
nigga,
family.
what?
People
Outstanding
will
is at the
sing along
reunion.
to Before I Let Go, but outstanding, that's when everybody start doing this. Outstanding, your
No,
grandma,
'cause
your
before I let
auntie.
go, you
girl,
try to
you
two-step.
good
That's how
now.
you learn how to
Yeah.
two-step on your grandma name is Before I Let Go.
Nope,
How
it's
does that one go?
outstanding.
Man?
They might mess around doing electric.
And your
slide.
freak ass uncles be like, it's like candy. I mean, they're all cuts, but outstanding is where it's at.
That's definitely not a family cookout, but that's a cookout for sure. A black cookout.
All right, we got 2 more, and then we got to get out of here, you guys.
Boom.
All right, what's something that all moms complain about? Kids acting like they grown, looking like your father, being too
gosh.
close to the TV, all them damn dishes in the sink.
Man, I'm traumatized by this, and I was just saying this to Serena yesterday.
Oh
Got me
man,
fucked up right here.
I got.
I mean, I've heard
Gotta
all of
go.
these over the
I
years.
mean, we need to eat all of the above on here, but I'll go with mine.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh wow.
I'm with you.
Wow. They
Come on,
always
be so
trying
many
to
times
call
on them
somebody
dishes.
grown, Anytime, if you do anything, you grown. You can't do shit without you see you think you grown. That's the problem. You be like, yo, what?
Nigga, I'm trying to be independent.
You can't do anything without being accused of being grown.
You'll be grown.
But them dishes in the
you're
sink
your
though?
30s. No, but you'll be in your 30s still. They're still saying acting like you grown.
Yes.
Hey, this is true.
You know
It is.
So you
Even with the
80
dishes
years
in the
old,
sink. Oh,
your
you think
mother-
you
your
grown and
mother's
you ain't got to
like-
do no dishes? Like,
Yeah.
I know, but what about when you act up and your mom is always quick to call you, say that you look like your father?
That ain't never
Well,
happened for
bad.
me.
But that's only
It's
bad
happened
when
to
you're in a
me.
bad situation.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why
I
they don't like
said
each other.
something bad. Nobody's child is perfect. So at least once your mom's been like, looking like your father.
yeah, but it
But that
never
means they was going
outweighs
through
that you
something.
think you're grown. Because now you're looking like your father acting grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always leads back.
Cheers.
You can't do nothing without being grown, yo.
Because the
You
dishes,
do
tie that
you
into
can-
every
you can have
single
a job
answer.
where you have a maid, but your mom will still say, you acting like you grown. You understand?
Exactly.
What about-
Exactly.
I think it's funny that none of us put being too close to the TV, but I'm pretty sure all of us have been accused of that, and we say that about our kids if you have kids.
See,
But
with
But
my
it's
father-
nothing, it never out because grown could happen anywhere in the house, in the car, at the grocery store. You can
Yeah.
use that everywhere, and it's been used everywhere.
Yep.
Don't even come home with your school pictures looking like, oh, you think you grown, huh? Like you can't do nothing.
Yeah, it can be used as a joke too. I second what you're saying.
It is. I remember when I was 16, my homegirl got put out the house because we went and got our eyebrows plucked, and she came home and her mom was like, "Oh, you think you grown? You could just do whatever you want to do." And she put her out the house. She had to come stay with me over eyebrows. I'm telling you, it's
Damn.
that one.
Those grow back.
What about all the dishes in the sink?
Nah.
Don't equate being grown because that's a one-time occurrence. You could be grown any time of the day. You think you're grown.
I think
You know what I'm
I think grown is the right. We'll
Yeah, it
say
takes the
we're
cake.
going with
All
that.
right, here you go.
All right, this is the last one.
You knew somebody was cool in the early 90s if they did this. Wore overalls with the strap down. Come on. Had one pant leg rolled up. Say it again.
That's a good move.
Wore a starter jacket. You know
Yes.
that's right. And sat in the chair backwards.
Oh,
Yo,
you
this
sit in the
is
chair
all
backwards,
of
you
the
say-
I was so
above.
young in the
You
90s. I thought
knowledge.
all that shit was cool. Like, what you
That's
mean?
hilarious.
I was a baby.
And let me talk to y'all motherfuckers.
You
for a
know what?
second.
I think. All right, y'all ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. The reason why I'm picking E because you would be in overalls with one of them pants leg rolled up with your starter jacket on top in the chair backwards. That's one person. I know
That's
that's
a whole
one
person.
That's somebody's album cover.
You know that nigga. That's
I
Roger
know
down the
him.
street.
That's definitely
All of
LL,
it.
one of LL's cool, like his mixtapes covers for sure.
Yes, that's LL.
Every 90s movie where they went to the inner city to try to act cool, they would always be like, all right, well, let me connect to you guys and just like sit on their chair backwards. That was in Dare, every assembly, like when they tried to connect to the kids, that's just what they thought. They're
slide
just like,
up on
oh,
it,
that's
yeah.
not how you sit in a chair. He's relatable. So like,
That's-
I
Yeah,
may be the pastor, but watch this. I can tell
That
this
was
pastor
crazy.
things, yeah.
That's true. That backwards chair.
Did y'all
be
have
everything.
starter jackets?
No, I
Hell
never
yeah.
had.
I still got my Raider starter jacket from the 5th grade in my storage.
I had the Hornets one.
That Hornets one was the best one to ever come out because of the purple, yo. That Hornets one,
Right.
everybody
I had a
loved.
Hornets
Purple
one.
with
My
the
dad
turquoise.
had the Orlando Magic. My
We
brother
had hella
bad.
Seahawks. Our whole family had the Seahawks ones.
We just had a bunch of them because somebody gave them to us from Korea. So we was
We
like,
have Washington Bullets ones, which are like collector's items now, which is super dope.
I think all of them are collectors.
No, but
Especially
I'm
the
saying, like,
Raiders
why-
one I
because
got
the
is
name-
a
because
serious
the name
collector.
change from the Wizards, from the Bullets to the Wizards.
Yeah,
If you had
that's true.
like a Washington Bullets starter, that joint is like
Man,
straight up
Alright.
collectors.
Never had one. How much are they?
I don't even know these days. When they came out, I didn't have no money to buy one. I just had one, so I can't. I was
all
like,
right, y'all, that's it
Just having it.
for quarantine games today. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you guys had fun playing Black Card Revoked. That was really interesting. So leave in the comments below what other games we should play. We'll see you next Wednesday, same time, same place, right here on All Death. See ya.
follow us all. Kanisha is Comedy. Hit it up.